Look, maybe no one has the courage to tell you this, but I'll get straight to the point. You're here because you're tired of chasing after someone who doesn't value you. You've been played for a fool, humiliated yourself for scraps of attention, and deep down, you know this has to stop. This video is not for those who like to play the victim. Here, you're going to learn how to turn the tables, take control of your life, and, most importantly, stop being the one who runs after someone who couldn't care less. Let's be honest, if you're ready to hear some truths, continuing could be the best step you've ever taken. If you're not prepared to face your own shortcomings, you can leave now, because what comes next will hurt. But in the end, you'll either thank me for it or you'll stay stuck, repeating the same mistakes. The choice is yours. Now that the weak ones are gone, let's get to the point. If you're tired of being made a fool of and want to learn how to turn the game around, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share your experiences in the comments. Here, you'll discover how to take the reins of your life and take the first step toward never being manipulated again. So, let's go on this journey together. First truth, decide once and for all. The first step is simple but crucial: make a firm, irreversible decision. It's no use saying you'll ignore someone who doesn't respect you, only to give in at the first opportunity. Enough with the indecision. If this person doesn't value you, the choice must be final. No going back. No letting your ego take over and seeking comfort from someone who has already treated you as disposable. The biggest mistake men make is deceiving themselves into believing that cutting ties is a sign of strength, when in reality, they're just running away from themselves. You've probably realized this. It only takes a hi from her, and all that courage you thought you had disappears. That's weakness. That makes you lose not only her respect but also respect for yourself. And worst of all, you hand over control of your life to her. Do you want to keep being a puppet? Because every time you go back, you're digging yourself deeper into that pit of humiliation. Putting yourself first and prioritizing your own life is the safest way to make an impact on your ex's mind if you want to access the set of psychological strategies that will affect their mindset, making them beg for you to stay in their life. Read the digital book available in my video description. Second truth, contempt needs to be gradual. Despising someone isn't about disappearing overnight. That just shows desperation. And you know what happens when you act like that? You come crawling back soon after. And guess who loses the most value in that situation? You. Want to despise someone effectively? Do it subtly. Gradually reduce contact. Stop replying right away. Take longer to respond. This gradual distancing leaves a mark, a discomfort in her. She'll start to realize she no longer has control, that you're slipping away, and it's precisely that sense of loss that turns the tables. Over time, this strategy starts to work. She will begin to question what's going on, why you're acting differently. It's at this point that she starts reconsidering her actions, wondering if she was wrong to treat you so indifferently. Gradual contempt is like silent torture, slowly undermining her confidence that she has you in her hands. Third truth, prepare for the trial by fire. Now we get to the hardest part, resisting temptation. She will miss you, and she'll try to pull you back. Believe me, she'll provoke you, post subtle hints, try to mess with your emotions. And this is where most men fail. Men without self-control give in at this moment, throwing away all their effort. When you fall into this trap, she sees that she still has power over you. If you really want to win this game, you need to stay strong. Don't respond to the provocations. Don't let yourself be shaken. The key is to ignore it and stay focused on yourself. She'll realize that her old tactics no longer work. And trust me, when she understands that she's lost control, that's when you truly win. Your indifference will be the final blow. Fourth truth, change your focus, for good. For contempt to truly work, you need to change your focus. Stop obsessing over every move she makes. Stop checking her social media, stop wondering who she's with. that only keeps you stuck in the same position as before. The secret is simple: invest in yourself. Use this time to grow, evolve, and focus on what really matters in your life. The truth is, your self-esteem was probably destroyed during this relationship. Now is the time to rebuild yourself. Start something new, invest in your health, explore new hobbies, meet new people. Every step you take toward your own growth will push this person out of your mind and your emotional life. The most interesting part? The more you take care of yourself, the less space she'll have in your head, and contempt becomes something natural, almost automatic. Fifth truth: free yourself from limiting beliefs. The biggest trap that keeps you tied to her is limiting beliefs. Believing that she's the only woman who can make you happy is a lie you've told yourself. And as long as you keep believing that, you'll remain stuck. Let's be honest, this idea of a soulmate is a fantasy. If she doesn't respect you, she's not the right person for you. End of story. When you let go of this mindset, you open yourself up to new opportunities. The world is full of people who can value you for who you truly are. But as long as you stay stuck in the idea that she's the only one, you'll be closed off to these new possibilities. Sixth truth: contempt is not rudeness. Now, an important point: despising someone doesn't mean being rude. If you think that contempt means treating someone badly, you're making a big mistake. True contempt is indifference. Not giving her any more space to play with your emotions. You don't need to be disrespectful to show that you've moved on. In fact, acting with politeness but with coldness is even more effective. Responding on your terms, not prioritizing her, but always maintaining composure, this shows you're in control. If you act rudely, you give her exactly what she wants, an excuse to keep disrespecting you. Remember, the most effective contempt is the one that comes with dignity. If you're tired of feeling lost in your relationships, always chasing and never being valued, it's time to change that once and for all. Get my guide, Unstoppable Conquest, now and discover how to turn the tables, take control, and make her see you as the man who truly deserves respect. Stop accepting crumbs and start conquering strategically, without losing your dignity. The power to change your story is within reach. All you have to do is take the first step. Seventh truth: redefine your priorities. It's time to take it a step further. It's not enough just to distance yourself emotionally. You need to use this experience to reinvent yourself. Look at the areas of your life that were neglected while you were stuck in that relationship and start investing in them. It could be your career, your friendships, your health, or even your dreams. When you dedicate yourself to growth and improvement, you realize that relationship was just a small part of your life. Redefine your standards, both for yourself and for the people who will enter your life in the future. This isn't about her, it's about you. Eighth truth: be the man who never depended on anyone. Finally, the finishing blow: you need to become the man who doesn't depend on anyone to feel complete. You know that feeling of emptiness, of needing someone to feel good? Get rid of that. True strength comes from knowing that you are self-sufficient, that you don't need anyone's validation to know your worth. When you reach this level, the people around you will notice. That woman who once thought she could manipulate you will realize she's lost control. And when you no longer need to despise her, it's because you've moved on. You've transcended the relationship, and that's what really matters. That's the final victory, when contempt becomes irrelevant because you've become invincible. Now the decision is yours. Will you keep living the same cycles of frustration, or will you finally take the step you need to become the man you were meant to be? If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who also needs to wake up to this reality. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep receiving content that will help you grow, strengthen your confidence, and achieve the life you deserve. Together, we'll go further, and this journey of transformation starts now, with you. So, click the subscribe button and join us.